yeah, maybe.
Alright,
Oh,
so
sand maze.
this is
Sand maze,
WiC map pack, so really random, and it turned out to be Sand Maze. Okay, cool. So a rather more land-based map, but we have a lake with lots of fish in the middle. These sand areas here that separates the players' lands can be used for ships, so ships can sail on this sand. Might be interesting if the game, well, goes longer. You can cut off trade, for example, if you have dominance on the water. And, well, let's check the positions of the players. In green, in the, well, 4 o'clock position, we have Dark Knight playing as the Aztecs, and he is up against teal. That would be K-Tip playing as the Mongols. Alright, on the other flank we have Moon Knight, maybe better known as Mio, playing as Persians, and he's up against Big here as the Celts. Okay, so very strong civilizations. I would maybe prefer flanks to be on the pocket, but, well, they're still great with their drush. Let's check the pocket civs. In purple we have Robert Stinson, or Tato as the Spanish. His direct opponent would be R.A. Burke playing as Franks. Next to him we have Melancholia playing as the Vikings here in blue, and his opponent would be Heimdall playing as the Koreans. So yeah, the civilizations here are predefined, and the team who lost game 2 can decide who or which team will get which set of civilizations. That would be the Kebab team, obviously, and they decided for the Viking set. Now I'm wondering whether they are so happy with their choice, because this is a more land-based map. But yeah, again, there has to be some luck factor to spice things up. And yeah, if this would have been a water map, they would have had a huge advantage. Here, with Vikings in the pocket position, they can still sling, I guess, or, well, let's see what they're doing with this.
Yeah, I think the most commonly used strategy on this map is have one of the pockets try and fight for the water in the middle. And most of the times the flanks either only make fishing boats on the middle or just don't go to middle at all. And I'm really interested to see how will this play out between the Aztecs and Mongols. I'm really interested to see if the Aztecs will go drush, and if the Mongols will actually try and go fast scouts, which is the most common strategy on Mongols, is flank position. Since they can't go up so fast. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen on that side of the map.
Yeah, and a very good point. The Viking pocket can obviously take the water with their great docks and galley bonus, right? Or discount, rather. So that is a good option as well. I hope they think of it and, yeah, make the best out of the bonuses they have.
So far, seems like none of the flanks is going to water, right? I actually only see one dock so far, and that's from the pocket Korean pocket.
Orange has
got
built a
Tato
dock.
Tato
moving in, indeed.
That's
Tato moving
purple here. Spanish.
It doesn't seem like the Kebab team are even thinking water, though, does it? At all?
Yeah, kind of surprising to me.
But we've said they're much better land. They're more land-orientated players, aren't they, than water? Whereas the VN team are as much water as well.
Yeah, so seems like none of the flanks is going. Well, to be fair, none of the Turkish players is going to the water, as Martin just mentioned. This will actually put them a lot behind, because
It will. That's a huge disadvantage.
Because it will allow both pockets of the VN team to actually have a nice fish boom. Really questionable. Well, kind of surprising for me.
And especially now that almost everyone from VN is on the water, some 4 galleys to snipe fishing ships would be awesome.
Yeah, looks like the flank for the VN team chose to go water as well. The Milo, player 4. His fishing boy is not collecting though, now it is. He wasn't. He was just idling there.
Yellow is on the water too. We've seen that. Anything
Wait, it's probably gonna
else?
wall and maybe stay on the water, it seems.
Yeah, yellow here is walling up the front. And similar thing for Dark Knight in green. He's walling here with palisades. And no walls coming up yet. Yeah.
What's the odds on player 8 in player 3 is slinging the Aztec to Imperial? Fishboom as pocket and sling player 3.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
A very, very feasible strategy, yeah.
Koreans
I'm
take...
surprised I'm not seeing a drush from Aztecs here.
The Celts is drushing. Celts is drushing Milo.
Let's follow him.
There's 2 scouts there. They're definitely going to keep him open.
Yep, if this stays open, then
that's
great. Ooh, town center firing.
Oh, his scouts back.
Okay, 2 militia are in now.
There's going to be some damage there, that's for sure.
Yeah, looking pretty good.
It's always the danger of going water on a flank position where there is so much land, right? If you're not able to wall in time.
Oh, and his deer. Is he going to spot the deer gatherers?
Yeah, Mio is going back already.
Oh, he didn't see it on time. He would be able to. Yeah, he could maybe lame the deer. Let's see.
And Mio is walling towards the TC. Where is Big here going? We go around. Oh no,
he's already caused a decent amount of damage and frustration, though, hasn't he? If you look at all the repositioning Milo's done, just for the sake of making three militia, it's paid off for a grey player.
Yeah. Let's go to Mio's point of view. Is he lacking wood now? Take a quick look. He has 200 wood in the bank. He could afford a lumber camp, but his villagers are walking to the TC.
We're seeing here something very interesting from the Mongols player, Teal player. He went actually for a drush as Mongols, something you pretty much never ever see.
Let's check that.
He actually has 4 of them. He has 4 of them, and he will get inside player 3 space, it seems, because he wasn't able to finish his walls there at the back.
It's shown on the mini-map, but it never got built. So yeah, here comes the Teal drush against green.
Yeah, the Eagle Warrior spotted it on time. Now he's gonna wall his villagers in.
Yep. Fast wall on the gold, probably on the wood as well. Let's see.
4 of them. That's 4 militias. Something really, really not common for a Mongol.
He's not walling the wood.
It hasn't done anywhere near the damage that Raze did, though, does it?
Well, he's inside. He can do something now. Let's see.
Green is already feudal. He's got archers coming out ready. With his eagle as well and vills. I don't think it'll bother him much. I think that was a bad choice from the Mongol.
Well, it's definitely rare. 4 militia from Mongols. Don't see that every day.
Yeah. I think players kind of prefer to go just very fast feudal age. And the scouts are more powerful than, I mean, feudal age scouts are more powerful than militia. So most of the players prefer to do that.
And Teal is trapped now. Green completed the wall. Yeah. Okay. Mio is just walling this palisade now. 2 militia survived. I think there was a battle here in front of the palisade. Yellow scout down. So yeah, all he can do now is harass a little, go back and forth, and idle the villagers for a moment.
Yeah, the problem going here for the Turkish team is none of them is on water, and 3 of the players of the VN team are on water.
Yeah.
So imagine how much stronger are those pockets gonna be once they hit Castle 8.
So that's 5, 9, 13, and 6. That's 19 fishing ships in total for the VN team. So that is a big advantage. And is there shorefish at all? Yeah, here Tato is fishing from shorefish, but all the others are on big fish. So that is awesome for the economy.
And as a team, they're over 30 to 40 pop in front of the Turkish team already. And as you said, a lot of that's be water.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of deep in that water spot as well.
Looking at Teal's base, he is still open in the front. Why is he not completing the wall there? Well, I think he's walling now. The Vikings pocket here in blue is adding a stable. Interesting call.
Yeah, it's gonna go for 2 stables, it seems. Which again might not be a very good idea, because it seems the Korean pocket is gonna full stone wall. Almost fully stone walled.
Mm-hmm. Needs to close the gap here on the side. But apart from that, yes, he's walled. He's walling his stone out.
I think Martin's idea might just come to reality. Korean has just made a market. I don't see a blacksmith so far, and he's full stone walling. So that's probably going to be a sling towards Aztecs.
Well, he has a blacksmith. Let's just confirm real quick.
Does he? Oh yeah, he does.
He goes up to Castle Age, but still he might sling still.
Yeah, but he wants to go to Castle Age, so doesn't he?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. This is the WiC mod, so to get coinage, you need to go, or reach Castle Age. Okay, not much.
He has a hole in there. I hope he has noticed it. He has a hole there between the house and that small forest. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here, between the house and these 2 trees.
Came inside through there. I think he's gonna check it once again.
Yeah, he should notice now. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can see a dead body there for Teal. I think that was the walling villager. Looks like Green has picked up. Yeah, must have picked him up with 4 archers.
He's fighting archers and the knights, so he's gonna lose their army.
Yep. Here's the blue knights coming out of 2 stables. Okay, and a strong boom coming up. I mean, Melancholia went for 2 stables and he still drops 2 extra town centers pretty much straight away. This is really the power of the Viking economy with free wheelbarrow and handcart. It's just amazing. Okay, grey archers coming out, supported by a few red knights. And there's more coming in, I think, yeah. Chasing Mio away from his forward wood, but there's more in the back, not a problem. Okay, Tato is just patrolling with his knights in front of his base. Not much aggression from him so far. I think VN are really happy with the situation right now. They have all the fish in the middle. So why do something crazy right now? Let's just benefit from this nice advantage here. Okay, Grey entered Yellow's base. Siege Workshop is up for Mio. Let's see if he's getting a mangonel already. Yes, 20%. Okay, Teal and Blue are in green space. Nelson, are you here? Ah no, must have gone AFK. I'm just wondering whether Heimdall is slinging. Let's see. Doesn't look like it.
No, he's coinage, but he hasn't started yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If he is slinging, he's going to be very, very late. He's going to be in a horrible position if he starts doing it now.
Yeah, Green looks really hurt at the moment. He's completely off from wood, as far as I can see. Yep, building a lumber camp now. And these archers break through the palisade here north of the mill, then that's gonna be trouble for these villagers. Okay, and Big here in grey needs to make sure he doesn't get trapped now. Tato is already there with knights, and the mangonel is rolling in.
Very risky move. Heimdall is obviously doing no military, nothing. Green's in trouble, and Heimdall is slinging yellow. He's slinging Milo, the opposite flank.
Yep, I see it now.
That's huge risk.
Yeah, they're leaving Dark Knight out in the rain.
Yeah, Dark Knight's in real trouble. And his pocket is not making any military at all. He's slinging the opposite flank. I'm not saying it's going to really cost him the game, but it's a very strange. He's now started to give some to Dark Knight as well.
Yeah, and what I thought earlier really happened. The archers broke through the palisades and all these lumberjacks had to run. I really wonder where he's going now. But that costs you. The villages are idle, you need a new lumber camp. That just hurts.
Blue is slinging the red.
Okay, good to know.
Just to let you know, we didn't pick much
So,
up of them.
Vikings is slinging the Frank pocket, so we might see some
Paladins.
early paladins, yeah. Some blue knights there, idle in the back of Heimdall's base, but he's mostly stonewalled, so not much to do really.
I think Tato will end up in inside green space now to clear out.
Yep, he's killing some teal archers at the moment in front of Heimdall's walls, and next stop will probably be, Dark Knight's base. Some knights from Mio hitting grey now. But fast reaction, all villagers are garrisoned. Oh, and now these lumberjacks in the back are an easy target. Yep, only going back now, but okay, a good amount of crossbows coming in. Oh, we even let go of this villager, so only one villager down so far.
Yeah, Tato's clearing out everything off green's base. So the sling that green is getting from orange will help to recover instead of fast imp. He's slinging both. He's slinging yellow and green.
Okay. So green finally getting something from his pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dropping two town centers. Looks good.
Blue is full out slinging red, and blue has slung more than Heimdall has already. Yeah. And blue is giving everything to the Frank player, and Heimdall is splitting between Moon Knight and Dark Knight. Yeah,
I'm just following the red knights here on the map. He's going for Tato by the looks. Tato walling fast, so he must have noticed somehow.
He's Imperial as well. I don't know if you noticed. The Frank player's Imperial.
Yeah, shows on the town centers.
Yeah, he's got Cavalier. He hasn't got anywhere near enough resources
already
for Paladins yet. He's got Cavalier yet, and they're all on their way in to Tato's base.
Well, French Cavaliers are really strong already.
Yeah,
against
he's
castle
also
units.
sending to Grey. And Grey has got quite a decent army himself, so he'll kill off a couple of the knights and the mangonels and help Grey out. It's a close game. This could go either way.
Yeah.
It's going to be a huge risk and huge problem for VN if they gets hurt, because Tato is their only real player with his own economy and his own army. Both yellow and green are being slung by orange, who's got no army at all.
And I think the fact that green needs some time to rebuild now puts the Mongol player in a nice position, because that's what you want as a Mongol. You want your peace in in Castle Age, so you can really boom to Imperial.
Red is still trying to get inside Tato. I don't know why he doesn't send forward villagers as well. he can send forward villagers with the amount of villagers he's got on top of Tato's base, Tato's not going to stop him building there. He'll only take a siege, and he's straight in on Tato. Very close game. Team scores, there's nothing in it at all.
Yeah, the team scores are almost identical at the moment.
Tato's got a wonderful relation compared to the rest when you look at it though. Tato's at 168 and the other players around 110, 90s. Apart from Red, who's being slung at 137. So Tato's got more pop and he's the only one not involved in slinging or receiving slings.
Question from the chat, where is VN from? Mostly Spain, Mexico and yeah, Spanish-speaking countries. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you would say Spain and Mexico, wouldn't you? Basically. Yeah. Oh, Red hasn't done very well at all. He's fighting all his cavaliers fighting Tato's houses, and he's allowed Tato to just come through with a horde of halberdiers and wiped out every cavalier he had.
Tato's Imperial.
Huge waste.
Yeah, got the halberdier upgrade. Where's Red going? He sent a few cavaliers into Grey space, but that can't be it.
Red just lost all that army on Tato's base, and he's now got a paladin upgrade.
Oh wow,
that was a big waste.
A lot of bodies there and dead horses. Okay, the water is still completely for the VM team here.
Almost fished out though, so it's not important anymore, is it?
Yeah.
But Red is still sending paladins running through into hordes of halberdiers from Tato. I just don't get it. If you want Swift Tato, and go all out onto yellow.
Yeah, he needs to adjust his gather point, and I think he's already sending the paladins in another way now. A few going to Mio, some others, well, still running in this pad spot. And teal cannot really hurt, well, neither orange nor green at the moment.
Teal's on his way to Imperial with Mongols. 113 pop, not terrible.
And his first castle is up, queuing Mangudai, as we can see.
Grey will click in Imperial very soon, so they'll have three Imperial players, the Turkish team.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in a good position.
It could have been in a much better position if Red hadn't wasted so many paladins and so much army. But it's still a close game. Very close game. It's 100 team difference at 35 minutes. And when you think the Turk team didn't even build a dock to do any fishing or any water at all.
Yeah, considering that, they're doing awesome. I'm just clicking around, see if anything's happening. I can't really tell about a big push or anything that's going on. Oh, Mio is building. Yeah, sorry.
Tato's going forward as well with a huge cavalier army.
So, yeah,
they're and looking towards Pals. That'll be very strong.
Yep, here's Tato's knights going for teal, and seems like Mio is forwarding. He built some siege workshops on Big Heater's land. Yeah, that's the grey base.
Teal is quite enclosed. He's not wide open, and he's got forward castle. He's building forward castles for his manga. So I don't think Teal's going to be really hurt. Although Tato is going towards paladins.
And there is a hole between the two archery ranges. And the fast wall did not work. Now this is a nightmare. He wanted to keep him out. He was, yep, he was pretty much walled except for this one gap to let the archers out, probably.
And he left another little gap as well, the other side of the two siege workshop.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna hurt Heel.
Yep, it's just 6 cavaliers, but if you have nothing in this area, they still are so annoying.
Yes. Still a good game. Still a good game. Once Grey is going to be Imperial very soon. I think Grey could make a difference when he turns into this as well. With his Celts. He's up against Persians.
Yeah, Celts are also an Imperial, obviously. We can see boat raiders and soon-to-be Hulbs coming out. That is not easy to crack for Persians.
No. Very difficult for Persians. He needs a lot of hand cannons and probably help from Tato.
Okay, and red is inside Orange's base.
Orange.
Yep.
Yeah.
They cut down this forest pretty fast here by the looks.
Red is, I don't know if you noticed, Red is literally running his paladins through every one of the VN players, and he's got waypoints set everywhere throughout the whole of their bases.
Yeah.
So he's keeping himself active by his knights, his paladins doing the work for him.
We can see red paladins almost everywhere on the map right now. Okay, and teal is fine. Yeah, this is a really good game. And yeah, take a look. The Kebab team is in the score lead by 700, 800 points now. Looking really good for them.
Grey has got a good population as well with his Celt army. Once he's got his epics and his rams upgraded, I think Milo will be in trouble.
Question from the chat, what is Orange doing? He is sending resources to green, to everyone really, to yellow, to purple. Yep. You called it slinging.
Tato as well?
Yep, I think so. Tato was up in Imperial so fast. I think there was some sling going on. First few markets coming up for both teams.
Tato's only received 900 resources, so he's not being slung. Just to let you know, blue player has slung 20,000 resources.
Yeah, well, that's Vikings power here.
Heimdall 15,000. Heimdall is spreading his out, whereas Burke has received almost 16,000 resource trib from sling from blue.
Yeah.
So much more powerful sling to just.
Yeah, I didn't mean that Tato received a big sling, but 900 can help you to click up to Imperial faster.
You got Elite Mangudai now as well from Teal. That is looking very bad. It's looking worse every minute passing for Team VN.
Yeah.
And look at Grey. Grey is now making a walk charge straight into Milo's base. Yellow.
Yep.
At the top of the map. Milo won't stop that. He won't have anything to stop Grey.
He is building archery ranges in the back now. He does have chemistry, first hand cannoneers out, but I wonder how fast he can get them out.
He won't get them quick enough. He's upgrading his rams as well, the Celt player. He's already almost got siege ram. There you go, siege rams now. He's not going to stop it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be at all surprised once. Well, 5 minutes. I think it'll probably be GG called.
Celts are so good against Persians. The halberdiers can almost chase down the paladins and siege rams, boat raiders. I love playing as Celt Pocket. Well, that is just my 2 cents. Let's see how it's going for green. Trebuchets starting to take down the castle.
Yeah, green's got nothing to stop that. Once that castle goes down, there's an army of elite Mangudais. There's already Mong Rams plus Paladins.
Yeah, a lot of flaring going on. Okay, Tato is raiding blue here. There's not much gold left actually, 50, 40 and 120 on these 2 mines, so that is not a big blow here. Yeah, it looks bad for both flanks here of the VN team. Siege Honor upgrade for green, that is interesting. Oh, but red paladins are coming in. If they micro out these onagers, then green will be in trouble.
Is the game paused for you tonight?
Yes, the game is paused.
Yeah. I see Tato into wall across.
Also, nice observation from the chat. Blue has cleared the water. But
yeah, he went water ages ago, and he was running his galleys up the sand. But I think he just went there because he must have so many extra resources that nobody wants anymore.
No, but as you said, the fish was pretty much gone already. So economically, it doesn't hurt VN too much to lose these fishing ships now. More interesting.
Just adding in the war galleys as a bit of extra army fighting on the fringes of the sand.
Exactly. Here between teal and green, for example, we can see a few war galleys, and that might be, well, a game changer now.
I think the game changer was allowing Cal to hit Imperial and just run into Milo's base.
Yeah.
There's nothing they're gonna do to stop that.
It's a very strong push here. Still 4 siege rams, 5 mangonel taking out buildings. And I can only see 7, 8 hand cannoneers. That's not gonna be enough, especially against paladins as well. I'm gonna check Tato's point of view. What kind of army does Tato have at the moment? He's flooding in halbs. Yeah.
He's going up against Celt Woad Raiders.
Yeah.
There's Woad Raiders in there as well as halbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a GG.
Yeah. There is not too much gold on this map. Maybe they started trading a bit late.
Yes. Yeah, I think what really hurt VN was player 8 go into sling, fine, that's up to him, but what he did, they allowed green to be a really, really problem position, and then he started slinging the opposite flank. If they could have kept green strong, and then slung green quick, this would have been a different game. Milo didn't need a sling.
Yeah, not really.
Was really in need of a sling, and a lot quicker sling as well.
Yeah.
In that instance, wait too long hurt VN, in my opinion.
Well, let's be honest, for us as viewers, this is great. I think TheKebab have just shown...
It's a good game.
They have just shown that they can put up a good fight, and the score is 3-1 now. Let's check the achievements real quick.
But if you think of the fishing as well, Genette, the VN had complete free fishing, and there was huge amounts of fish there. And at one point, they were almost 15 pop higher than the Turkish players per man.
Yeah, in the very beginning, it looked like VN would take the game. The big fish is such an advantage. Okay, I'm just showing the achievements and, yeah, going back. Maybe let's take a look at the sling. 22,000 sling from blue and orange 18,000, so 4,500 difference in resources.
Yeah, and blue, the difference was as well, I thought, who concentrated his sling. He actually gave it to a player that could make use of that sling. Yep. Instead of just spreading it around.
And well, in total, the difference is just 4k, and yeah, green was hurting a lot in the beginning without the pocket's help.